You've thought through the hard choices and have made a decision that adoption may be the right option for you and your baby. Now, what are the next steps you should take? You can start your adoption process immediately by calling or texting 501-993-6487. The staff at ABBA Adoption are here to help. Making a plan for adoption, although a very difficult decision, it is one that brings hope for the future, gives a life to your baby, and comes from a place of courage and love. ABBA Adoption understands you have fears and concerns when first looking into adoption. Your adoption support specialist is very knowledgeable and experienced with the adoption process. She will make sure all of your options are discussed and your questions answered so that you can have confidence in your adoption plan. Remember, it is never too late to have these conversations. Whether you are faced with an unplanned pregnancy and in the very early stages of that pregnancy, or you've already had the baby and the support you thought you would have is simply not there. No matter your circumstances, adoption is always an option, and ABBA Adoption is always here to assist you. So what are the steps you need to take to put your baby up for adoption? The adoption support specialist at ABBA Adoption is here to guide you through each step. It is important to work with professionals that not only understand the process and how to help you customize your personalized adoption plan, but value you as a person and to be here to walk this journey with you every step of the way. It is vital to have a team working to ensure your adoption plan is just right for you. So let's look at what you need to consider. Step 1. Is adoption right for you and your child? You may feel like you cannot possibly parent right now, no matter how much you might want to. There are loving married couples who are waiting for the opportunity to step in the gap with love and devotion. Placing your baby for adoption can meet your needs in many ways and be such a blessing to you as the birth mother. So what are some of the benefits of choosing an adoption plan for your child? Ask yourself if these are things you want for your child. Peace of mind. Knowing that your baby is in a stable and loving environment with two parents who are not only capable, but completely overjoyed and honored that you chose them to raise your baby can bring you peace in the midst of such a hard decision. Hope for the future. Having the ability to customize your adoption plan with the openness that you desire and know that you can stay connected gives so much hope in a time where you feel overwhelmed and hopeless. Adoption offers hope. Opportunities and resources. Many women that we work with look forward to their child being provided with opportunities and resources that they can't currently provide. This brings a calmness to their heart as they navigate looking to the future for their child. Studies show that children who are adopted have a greater health due to medical resources available to them, are more involved in extracurricular activities, have access to better education, and get more one-on-one attention with a parent. Your child will know that you made a loving decision to choose the best life possible for them. Your child will be grateful for your courageous decision and thankful that so many people care about him or her. Every woman's circumstance is unique, and only you know what is best for your baby. Step 2. Building your customized adoption plan. We at ABBA Adoption hold firmly to the belief that every adoption is unique. Therefore, it is imperative that your adoption plan is customized specifically for your situation. There is no cookie cutter way to approach this important aspect of your adoption. Your adoption support specialist will work hand in hand with you to help you develop your customized adoption plan. There are so many questions to think through, and your adoption support specialist will talk with you about each one, which will make certain you build the right adoption plan for you. Again, this is your plan. Here are just a few things you'll discuss. When you think of a family for your baby, what do you envision? What type of contact do you wish to have with the family during your pregnancy and after the baby is born? What type of support are you looking for? And as you get closer to your due date, your adoption support specialist will work closely with you on developing an adoption birth plan detailing how you specifically envision each part of your hospital stay going. You and your adoption support specialist will work very closely going through every element which ensures your adoption journey is tailored to your needs and desires and goes exactly how you wish. She will walk with you every step of the way. With ABBA Adoption, you are never alone. Step 3. Choosing your adoptive family. Once you and your adoption support specialist have gotten to know what is most important to you in building your customized adoption plan, she will be able to provide you with adoptive family profiles that desire the same type of adoption you do. This is a vitally important part of the process because this is where you are choosing who will provide the best life that you have envisioned for your baby. The love and dreams you have for your baby and his or her future will steer you into choosing the perfect adoptive family, and it is our job to make sure all your questions are answered and that your desires are being best met in each family that you will consider. ABBA Adoption takes every measure to ensure that good adoption matches are made. This gives you, the birth mother, confidence that you have the right family for your baby. ABBA Adoption has adoptive families waiting to love, nurture, and support your baby through his or her life and to give them the life that you dreamed for them. Each adoptive family that ABBA Adoption approves for adoption has gone through screenings, background checks, a home study, all to ensure that they are able to provide a stable, safe home full of love and support and equipped to meet the needs of your child. Okay, step 4. Building a relationship with your adoptive family. ABBA Adoption strongly believes in the importance of pre-placement contact between you and the adoptive family. This is essential to building a relationship with one another and helps to affirm you've chosen the right family for your baby. Your adoption support specialist will work closely with you to make sure you are able to have quality time with your adoptive family and build memories together to pass on to your child. The bond that you and your adoptive family will have will be like no other. It is special and it is delicate. During this time, you will also be able to discuss family traditions surrounding holidays and various seasons of life that you would like to have them incorporate into their family to share with your child. Other unique things you can do is share your family's history, stories, and even pictures that you would like passed along to your child. These moments are so precious and help you build a unique bond with your adoptive family. This is just another unique way ABBA Adoption supports you through the adoption process as you walk the journey of putting your baby up for adoption. It is not uncommon for you to feel nervous and excited all at the same time. After all, you are making a huge life decision for your baby. We want you to feel confident in your unique adoption plan. That is why you can depend on us to support you and guide you every step of the way. Step 5, giving birth. To help you prepare for this next step, your adoption support specialist will work with you to develop your personalized adoption birth plan. This is your plan and your opportunity to make sure your wishes are met at the hospital during this vital time of putting your baby up for adoption. Your adoption support specialist will ensure that the hospital staff knows what your desires are and will work closely to make certain your plan is followed. Just a few things that you will think about when making your adoption birth plan. Who will be in the delivery room with you? How much time do you want to spend with your baby? And how do you want that to look? Do you want to feed the baby? How and when do you want to interact with the adoptive family? Do you want to be the first to hold the baby? Do you want an honoring ceremony? And so much more. Again, this is unique to your adoption journey. Your adoption support specialist is there to support you through this very vital time. There will be paperwork that we will need to complete at the hospital, and ABBA Adoption staff is extremely knowledgeable in all aspects of the paperwork and will guide you as you prepare for the final legal steps and process of putting your child up for adoption. Your adoption support specialist will make certain that you understand all your rights and guide you through. Okay, step 6, leaving the hospital and recovery. After you have delivered your baby and you are released from the hospital, it is normal to experience an array of emotions, highs and lows. You will have good days and not so good days. You have made a courageous and selfless decision in placing your baby for adoption, and you need to allow yourself the ability to heal both physically and emotionally. This will take time, so be kind to yourself. Grieving is normal, and everyone goes through the grieving process differently. However, know that you are not alone. Your adoption support specialist is here to help you. ABBA Adoption offers lifetime adoption support, and we will connect you with resources needed. Okay, step 7. Contact with the adoptive family and moving forward. The next step in your adoption journey depends greatly on how you built your customized adoption plan. Many birth mothers look forward to receiving pictures and updates throughout their child's life. Some even have more open contact with phone calls, emails, or even visits, while other birth moms have chosen a more closed adoption. Again, the choice is yours. This is why it is vital to have an agency such as ABBA Adoption helping you along the way and ensuring that the match made with the adopted family is one where everyone pursues the same objectives and desires a similar relationship. We have tools in place that ensure your wishes going forward are being honored and your voice is always being heard. ABBA Adoption has plenty of resources and support for expectant mothers who are considering adoption. No matter what your circumstances are, your reasons are your own, and only you can make this decision. No birth mother should ever be made to feel guilty for making a life plan for their baby. You are truly a hero with great courage and strength. If you find yourself in a situation where you feel you can't, for whatever reason, take adequate care of your child, or that you are not ready to parent, then adoption is probably a right choice for you. If you want to learn more about putting your baby up for adoption or need to start the process and you're here in Arkansas, call or text 501-993-6487 to speak to one of our adoption support specialists. You do not have to walk this journey alone. We are here to help.